Vladimir is our founder, one of the founders. And as I said, I'm from Turkey, and I live in Izmir. It's the third most populated city in Turkey, and I love traveling, food, and this is lahmacun. My favorite food is like Turkish pizza, let's say, and volunteering, of course. We can. Yes. And some information about my city, and so like we are from here, and Tallinn is over there, and that's 2,300 kilometers. So it was very long trip to come here. And Erasmus Plus, one of the main topics. So Erasmus Plus is the EU's program to support education, training, youth, and sport. And today I will talk about youth field because I'm working in a youth organization. So all things are related with youth. And it has budget 26 billion euros, and this is for 7 years. Yes, youth field, as I said. And I will talk about three main things for youth field: youth exchange, training course, and youth participation activities. And here I wrote their current names, like mobility projects of young people, mobility projects for youth workers, and youth participation activities is a very new program. So youth exchange, as I said, like it's related with young people to become active society. And so there are some important things. So it will be a youth exchange can be like 5 days and 21 days maximum. And participants should be 13 to 30 years old. For group leaders, they can be like minimum 18 years old. So, and there is no upper limit. And it can be like 16 people to 60 people, and 4 participants per group. So like you will see group of young people from different countries comes together and work for one specific topic. So it can be related with sport, youth, migration, like environment. So there are lots of topics. And training course, mobility of youth workers. So this is a little bit more professional compared to youth exchange. So people who participated in this program, either they are very experienced people in that topic or people who work in youth organizations. And there is no age limit, so 18 plus, anybody can join. And it can be from 2 days to 6 days, and up to 50 participants can take part in training courses. And youth participation activities, as I said, this is a new program. And this is for like promoting young people to active in society, either local, national, and international level. And participants can be from 13 to 30 years old. And the project can be from 3 months to 24 months, or 2 years. So in Erasmus Plus projects, all these costs are covered. So travel from your home to project place, either local or international, accommodation, 3 meals a day, and exceptional costs if you need visa. And how can you apply for this project? So there are some tools. The most important one, Facebook, of course, and then Instagram, because all organizations share their calls on their social media accounts. Or Salto, it's a website that like belongs to European Union. So you can register and you can check all the opportunities. And I will give you some tips for this kind of projects. So like you can be a volunteer. It's a huge plus. And also you can find organization in your local, and then you can say that like I want to apply for this training course or youth exchange, so they can support you. And like also it's very important to apply project that you are really willing to, I mean, not just for traveling, because the main topic is not traveling to another country, but to learn something and working with other people from different backgrounds. And of course, update your CV. And these are program countries. So there are 33 program countries, 27 of them EU members, and 6 of them includes Turkey. It's a candidate country. So all these countries' citizens or people who has residency in these countries can take part in Erasmus Plus projects. And European Solidarity Corps. This is our second topic. So it used to be called EVS, European Volunteer Service, but then they changed the name, and now the program is a little bit bigger than previous one, because you are not just doing volunteering, but you do you show like solidarity, especially when there is a like kind of like natural disaster or something like that. There are specific programs under European Solidarity Corps, and its aim, like promoting social inclusion, tolerance, human rights, and the value of differences and diversity of all kinds, and provide all the young people equal access to opportunities offered under its action. It's very long, but I will give you some examples so it will be much more understandable. So the, the most important criteria is age. So 18 to 30 years old young people can participate in ESC, and you can go 2 months and 12 months maximum. So if you go, for instance, 2 months, and then you can go to 12 months. So maximum you can have like 14 months, but once you go longer than 2 months, you can't go again. So we can. So in ESC project, all the costs are covered, like Erasmus Plus. So travel, accommodation, 3 meals a day, exceptional costs. But here also you will have insurance. So there's a company, Signal, so they have agreement with the European Commission, and also you will receive pocket money. And it depends on the country that you are going to. And for ESC, there are 2 ways to go. First one, I will talk about Estonia. So you can check organizations in Estonia if they have projects. So you can apply through them. And if you get approval, they will be your sending organization, and they will help you all the process. Or you can find your project in any country, then you can contact with any Estonian organization, so they will support you. So in both ways, Noored Hex will support you. So for ESC projects, there are 4 sites. I will give you my example, for instance. So there is coordinator organization who has the control of the budget, and then sending organization that from my country, which is Field Association, and volunteer. So that's me. And my hosting organization is also Noored Youth Connect. For instance, we have like volunteers in different youth organizations, in kindergarten, disabled centers. So in that place, they do volunteering in that hosting organization. But as coordinator organization, we are the responsible of all the payments and all the paperwork. So how to apply for ESC project? The most important one, like find a sending organization from Estonia, and then prepare a CV, and if it's possible, Europass format, so you can type Europass and you can fill it and you can download it, and then prepare motivation letter for each project that you are applying, and then make a research about the project. So you can check European Youth Portal, it's the main website, and then Facebook or Instagram. And also you can check organizations in your country. And as soon as you accept it for a project, then your sending organization from your country will contact you, and they will help you about the process. And there are some mistakes during the application, because I'm also working in my Turkish organization and we are sending young people from Turkey to all over Europe. Every year around, like my colleague told me, nowadays we send around 350 volunteers per year. So we increased the numbers. So the biggest mistake, one of the biggest mistake, like sending mails not properly, like just some people are adding their CV and they're just sending, or they are leaving subject part empty, and also they are not updating their CV, or sending same motivation letter to all projects. But for instance, when you apply for, I don't know, like animal shelter, working in an animal shelter, and you can't send the same motivation letter for working with, I don't know, youth center. So all the requirements are different for each project. So you need to prepare a motivation letter for each project.
I've seen this a lot of times, like reading, sorry to interrupt, reading the motivation letters and seeing that, oh, I would really like to discover Thailand. Here are, you know, like the other end of Estonia.
Yeah.
Example, so, yeah, this is really something we need to think or apply.
Yeah. And also, like for hosting organizations, when they read the application, since they read a lot, they can understand easily which is general or which is very specific. And also applying projects that not fit your background. For instance, when I applied for ESC, I applied around 40 projects, because from Turkey it's a little bit hard to get ESC because of lots of paperwork, visa, and residence permit. So there is a huge competition, and for 40 project, I had to prepare like different motivation letter for each project, and then I had 4 interviews, and finally I could get Noored is gonna have. Okay, we can.
Can I ask a
Yeah.
question from Anna? How many letters did you write? Only one? Oh, thank you.
Okay.
100
I applied in
for 1 year, or you tried?
1 year. Actually, it took maybe 6 or 7 months.
Okay.
Yeah, for me it was also 6 months, but I was very specific. So I only applied for youth organizations because I know that I can't work with kids or some environment projects, or I don't know, like elderly people. Like I know myself, like, so I only applied for youth organizations. That's why maybe mine took a little bit longer. And if you have like specific skills, like playing musical instrument, or I don't know, like designing, or like very useful for any organization, then it would be way easier. But since I don't have this kind of skills, so
But you dance, like you showed us this dance.
yeah, but I mean it's not that specific, so anybody can do it actually. So what will you gain when you participate in Erasmus Plus and ESC projects? So I will give you examples, of course. And first of all, you will have the pleasure of working international environments. and you meet so cool people, and of course they will give you a mentor while we are staying in that country to adapt into society. And my mentor is here also, and he's also from Turkey. So like you meet cool people and working in this international environment and networks. You meet like uh, like from business world or public institution or private sector, and also you improve your English for sure. And some cases we have seen that like people are improving their English and also learning another language, which is very awesome thing. And like your digital skills, I am terrible in social media in general, but during this project I did lots of like Instagram stories and posts and everything, and I'm learning also still. And sharing your culture, of course, we did, for instance, Turkish culture night in Tallinn in June, and it was very nice. And improving public speaking skills, which I'm trying to do right now. And of course, you've got certificate that recognition of your non-formal learning outcomes. So there are like 8 competences, and you are feeling it by yourself. So you reflect your experience. And of course, more and more. And it depends on the people. And for ESC program countries, it's the same. So like 33, I guess, or maybe 32. Okay. So where you can find these projects. And of course, I put Noored Connects first. You can check out Facebook and Instagram. So when we have like project calls from our partners from different countries, we upload on our website and we share it on our Facebook and Instagram. And of course, in Estonia, Estonian National Agency and European Youth Portal is main resource for ESC, and Facebook groups. There are lots of Facebook groups related with ESC and Erasmus Plus, Instagram and Southport, as I said. So, do you have questions right now?
How many volunteers, for example, is having here in Estonia, and how many of them are overall, like Estonians in Europe doing this solidarity calls, for example?
Yes, that's one of the challenges. Like this is one of the ESC and Erasmus Plus. Um, like it's really hard to convince Estonians to go for Erasmus Plus and ESC projects because somehow they believe that this can't be like possible. It looks like scam or something because like they can't believe like you are going another country for a week for 1 year, I don't know, and all the costs are covered and you get paid. And also there's a like confusion between Erasmus studies and Erasmus plus. So like for instance, I did my Erasmus for 1 semester. I studied in Budapest, but that time I didn't know about this project. So like this is completely different than like higher education, and this is for youth field. So like it's little bit hard to convince Estonians for these projects actually. So like we have lots of projects, and actually I will show one of them. So maybe somebody will apply. Uh, but now I think we have, as new, we have 3 or 4 people in different countries.
I hope the number will be a bit bigger.
Yes, but this is for new site because in Estonia there are other organizations. Yeah, this is one of the biggest challenge. Like for me, from Turkey, for instance, when we share a call in 1 hour we get 100 applications, and that's why we are sending only my organization sent 350 volunteers or 400, and also it's related with population because we have much more young people. But hopefully, more young people in Estonia will use opportunities because I was in Sweden, for instance, and our Swedish partner were also complaining about young people in Sweden. They don't apply for Erasmus Plus projects. So, like they have the opportunity of like traveling way easier compared to us, but still these programs are like way bigger than just traveling.
But in my opinion, what I've seen here, for example, those youth changes, for example, we had our first youth change in 2010, which is like 12 years ago already. With youngsters, and it was also really hard to get this group together, like 12 kids, and it's really hard because they are afraid of new things, maybe.
Yes.
And then when we went there and when we came back and the youngsters told about this experience to other youngsters, then it got interesting to
Yeah.
us as well because of this like
Trust.
advertising was different.
Yeah.
And me telling them let's go, or the other youngsters telling them let's go.
Yeah, this is one of the most efficient methods in Estonia we use. So like before we send young people to project, we organize pre-departure training, and there we like emphasize that during the project you will do like stories on our Instagram account, and when you come back we will ask you to fill Google form that we can put it on our website, and also like please tell your friends about this opportunity. So it's the most efficient way in Estonia.
Kaisa and Elisabeth have already participated in some of the youth exchanges, for example. Hopefully they would like to go to Europe in the future as well.
Yes, yes. Any questions? No?
We have video.
Yes, we have one video.
Which
So-
one? This one.
Yes, why volunteer? So I was yeah, I have been volunteering since 2010, since my university time actually, and I joined volunteering because I want to speak in English, because in Turkey we have quite bad language teaching system, so they don't teach you like how to speak. That's why I joined like volunteering, and there like I meet people from different countries so I can practice my English. But everybody can be like volunteers, so like the motivation can be different, but once you get in you will gain like different experiences. So there is a short video that I want to show you, because all Erasmus Plus and ESC promoting volunteering and also non-formal education. So like when you go to school, for instance, a teacher try to teach you something, but in non-formal education, like young people are learning from each other. So there is a trainer, or some cases like group leaders lead the process, all the sessions, and like with this like group works, I don't know, it can be like theater, it can be some like games, it can be like storytelling. So there are different methods in non-formal education that we can use, and this helps young people learn from each other. So this short video, and I hope like more people can be like volunteer. Let's say, let's watch this.
Why be a volunteer? Because volunteers make a difference and can change lives. Plus, you meet new people, learn new skills, take on a challenge, have fun, and most importantly, make a difference. Who are volunteers? They come from all backgrounds. Volunteers are working people, students, professionals, young people, and retirees. What can you do as a volunteer? There is something for everyone, and there are many ways you can help others. from volunteering in sport, emergency services, teaching, food and hospitality, helping people with disabilities, and giving animals a second chance to feel loved. What's certain is that you are sure to find something that's right for you. You'll feel rewarded and you'll be valued. Volunteers make a real difference in their communities and to the lives of the people around them. And we want you to know, so can you. To find the perfect volunteering opportunity near
That's
you,
it.
visit www.
So, so I will give you one example because so far I came here in January till January, so for 1 year, and so far we hosted 6 projects, and this is one of the training course that we hosted in Viljandi, and here you can see like people from 11 or 12 different countries, and at the same time there are like people, as I said, for this program you can be a citizen of the country or you can have like residence permit, and you can go with this. So for instance, so this guy is from Bangladesh, I guess, if I'm not mistaken. But he was representing Hungary because he was studying in Hungary, and we have like a professional trainer, and he used to work in like in different countries for EU, and the project is about like making social media campaign for youth workers. So like all of them are part of youth organizations in their country, and they learned how to make like social media campaign and how to check fake news, and so uh, they had they studied old campaigns from the history like Gandhi or some different countries. So this is one of the best example. So you work with these people from different countries and for one goal, let's say. So they're very cool people. And then I will show you one.
The other,
No,
this one.
yes. So there is one youth exchange that I want to promote it right now because we need 4 people. So here you can see Noored website, a quick call session, and it's in Italy, and it's middle of November, and here is the like object. It's related with environment and climate change. So as you know, it's like hot topic, and here you can see when you go down, you can see the application form, and hopefully we will receive some applications. And
This, I mean, topic about environment, is it popular?
yes, because
But among youngsters who apply, is it not so popular anymore because it's hard to find participants, or it's like too,
I mean, it depends. Like there are people who studies or who works in this field. For instance, in August, I was doing like workshop Fridays for Future concert in Tartu. So before that, we went a workshop. We organized a workshop and we tried to promote United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And actually, like these concerts, like made from Sweden that Greta, I guess. So she tried to uh, raise awareness about this topic, and that's why they organize these concerts all over the world. So like actually like doesn't age doesn't matter because this is our common topic, and since the project is nice and all the costs are covered and
why not?
you can learn something, so why not? and hopefully we will get.
Even if it's not something that you really like to feel that this is your top,
Mhm.
learn something out of it. So
Yes, like this is the topic that you can implement your daily life immediately, and you can like show other people how to live more sustainable. Like I don't know, like decreasing using plastic or this kind of like it might seem like small thing, but it's important for our world. So that's why it's a nice topic. And when you click active topic, active calls, sorry, so there you can see other projects as well, like group volunteering or training in Armenia or in Lithuania. So like when we get projects, we always put it our website. And we have,
the age of the it was first plus from
let's check it.
Which one?
the
Yeah.
Italy, yeah, change.
So let's go down, scroll down. So 21 to 27 years old. So as I said, the project age for youth exchange 13 to 30 years old, but depends on the needs of the hosting organization. Age limits can be changed.
And the countries are specified: Estonia, Greece, Italy, Netherlands, Spain.
Yeah. So there are like we need 4 people for this project. So hopefully we will find some.
We can maybe share afterwards.
Yes, yes, please. And actually, like as I told you, we sent one girl from here to Spain.
Yeah,
So we have example from here as well.
from little known and go to Spain, conquer the world.
Yeah. Do you have questions? So these are our future participants. Hopefully.
Yeah, these are our future.
So
Yes.
This year especially. Everyone wants the future.
and if you need any information, you can contact me on Facebook, Instagram, or mail. Thank you.
But that's part,
Dance part?
You know, just for fun.
So maybe we can make a group photo.
Yeah.